Butch Lukic, I'm the executive producer for Warworld, Justice League.
It's a very untraditional. I know this is
What was your favorite time period to deal with in the movies?
Well, again, I told them the barbarian part, but you know, I've been a big Western fan all my life, so I wanted a chance to get to do that in animation. So finally, we did it, but I had to incorporate it with the other genres because no one's going to buy a Western by itself now. I mean, yeah, I know there's pockets of interest in Westerns, but not. They're not going to spend money on a whole movie, especially animated. So that was part of the motivation.
What else attracted you to this particular project early on?
Well, it's part of a storyline that we've been working on for the last few years, so it's just another part of that puzzle that we continued for the last few movies. It's just another now added story element that we're moving towards something.
So you do have an overall plan on the trajectory of all these films?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about it. No, I'm kidding.
We don't have the Justice League episodes, Weird West Hills, and the one from Warworld Starless. You work in the Justice League. I'm curious if those episodes influenced or inspired this project.
Well, yeah, I mean, those were the episodes at that time, and you know, because back then we weren't, before Justice League, we weren't allowed to do any of those extra characters from the DC universe, and then finally DC allowed us to have at it, take anyone you want. So that's when we did the Western version plus Warworld back then. And even when we got to this, I realized, yeah, it's been 20 years since we even went back there. So in one way, it's like it doesn't connect, but it's more out of ambition for me to want to go back to those type of worlds and do them again in animation.
Was having like the actor return like the direction, like where you're going?
Well, when we started this, we had to get the commitment for the actors, the main actors, that they would stick with us throughout all these movies, because I didn't want to switch out if they weren't committed. So Jensen, Stana, and Darren Quist, they were all in, and they've gone with us on the journey through the whole process in every movie. Sometimes you get actors where they decide, I don't want to do it anymore, and then we have to find a new voice, but these guys have been with us the whole time. Too bad they're not with us now, but you know.
Overall story and connectivity. My question is, as a producer, like, anything that you want to look forward to in terms of where you want to take the tomorrow version, or like the same?
Well, for me, we have an end with the Tomorrowverse. This is one of the later movies, so at some point we're ending it. So I've already gotten to that. You know, in my head, we've already gotten to it in script. We've almost animated the rest of them. You know, it takes about 1.5 years for one of these to get out. So there's 2 more that I have in the can, and there's another one we're working on, and beyond that, we don't know. No, because this is all preset before he arrived, so we get to finish it off, and whatever he's going to do beyond that, that's got nothing to do with this thing. Alright?
So you said you have 2 in the can, working on a third, so 3 more to finish off the series, right?
Maybe 3. Yeah, we'll see.
You could split them up like the Hunger Games, right? Just breaking in about 15 different movies.
Yeah.
And yeah, awesome. Is there any, I guess, voice actors that you wanted to get, haven't been able to, or some kind of dream casting that you can tell us about?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I want Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. I mean, am I going to get them? No.
You never know.
Well, I could get Al Pacino now. We almost did, but he passed away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, get Harrison Ford. You know, we got, you know, we get Luke Skywalker every once in a while.
What are you most excited for people? Because obviously it's screening tonight. So what are you most excited for people to see?
Well, I think it's you know, all the characters and how they're, you know, they're fish out of water in, you know, in these environments, and how they finally get together and find each other, you know, through warfare. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah, Batman. Who's got to be? Yeah.
A billionaire.
Oh, Wonder Woman, actually.
So, speaking of Batman, there's a scene in the movie where Batman does leave a guy to get killed by a monster. What was it like, kind of pushing the heroes to, you know, their limits character-wise, having them do stuff they normally wouldn't do?
Yeah, I mean, he's a mercenary in this, so he's playing that character because that's what he thinks he is. So that's the, you know, that's the reason, and it gives a different take on him, what his nature is, or what it could be if things, you know, didn't go the way they did.
And did you have fun exploring all the new, like you said, the mercenary of Batman, so taking these characters kind of in a new direction?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, this is, we got him out of the Bat costume for a while. That's great, you know, because the thing is, most of the time on video, we can't do a movie if it was one of the lesser characters. They always want Batman. They always want the Superman. Wonder Woman, not so much, you know, but Batman's in it, but we're not playing him as Batman, so that's great. He does become Batman later, but most of the film he's not Batman. It's Bruce Wayne.
How difficult is it to split time between your heavy hitters and some other maybe B squad, C squad guys you want to bring in?
Well, it is difficult. One, because you know, the storyline is centered around the main three, and the other characters always come in secondary. They're either playing as a partner with them or a villain against them or something like that. So that's about as best we could do.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we all love the animated world, the animated movies. The live action stuff has been mixed. Why is it that we love the animated almost in a universal fashion, but the live seems to be kind of mixed?
Well, look, I mean, I grew up reading comics. I still read comics. You know, I don't know about those live action guys, what they've done and how they grew up. We were artists, so I always wanted to be a comic book artist. So I was going to work for DC, for Marvel, but I chose animation instead because it pays better and the checks are more consistent. And again, we were basically grew up with it in our heads. We know what these characters are. We knew them from when we were children to adults, and we knew what the best parts of them were, what were the best stories. So even from Batman animated series, that brought all of us together, guys that grew up wanting to do Batman right for the first time, you know. So I think it goes from there. It's like naturally we have more of a sense of how to do these superhero stories. Because that's where we originally were intending to be comic book artists, so, and writers. Forget about that.
Who would have thought? You have a fan in charge of designing it, and it's great.
Now the other thing, unfortunately, is, you know, they always say, oh yeah, we love these guys and what they do, blah blah blah, but they never call us. They never ask us.
Thank you.